Hello and welcome back to We Who Are About to Die. And there seems to still be a little bit of confusion about how to progress as the blacksmith's apprentice, so I thought I'd just clear it up real fast. Anyway, point is, the best way to progress with this, as I realized in the previous episode actually, it's a very recent discovery for me too, but anyway, basically what you do is you just right click on this, just like you're going to sell something, but instead it comes up with this, which says, are you sure you want to give this item to the blacksmith? And then it says value of item, gives you the value, and then remaining before victory, 89,000. So of course that is what is going to result in your eventual victory. So the best thing that you can do is try to buy as best quality weapons and gear when it is on a deep discount. So for example, my discount at the moment is not that good, it's only 10%. So what I'd actually try to do is I would try to wait until 35, 40, maybe even a little bit more than that, if there is actually a higher discount than that. I think maybe you'll get 50%, I think probably is the highest. I'm not entirely sure on that. But once you have that, then you can just literally go for a really high refund value, and then you're going to be good. Then everything's going to be working really, really nicely for you. So anyway, I actually want to buy this spear. All things considered, I really do want to buy this spear because this is going to be absolutely fantastic paired with a shield. However, it is extremely expensive at the moment. It is 10,000. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to just click on this little hold button. This is something that I have actually forgotten about quite often. But this is something that is extremely useful. It really is, because you can literally just hold an item for a significant period of time and you don't have to worry about it. So once you have a little bit of extra cash, you can come here, you can buy it, and then you'll be wonderful. And then you'll be having a great time. Anyway, I'm actually going to be doing this 1 versus 1 right here. This is actually... this would be wonderful if I had entourage. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can actually get entourage right now. I need 12,000 gold to be able to do that. So let me actually just have a quick look-see here. Okay. So I need 12,000 gold and I need 8,000. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to trade... let's see now. I'm going to trade 12,000 fame. Let's see if I have enough. No. I got actually pretty... I think I got pretty unlucky there. Yeah, I actually think I got pretty unlucky. I'm not entirely sure. Maths is definitely not my strong suit, but I think I did get pretty unlucky with the RNG because I only got 3,400 from 12,000 fame. Okay, well, whatever the case, it doesn't really matter. We're just going to have to go in by ourselves. And there is insurance here. I am using a new weapon, by the way. So this is maybe the reason why I was a little bit dubious about it. And the reason why I kind of wanted just to make sure that we would actually achieve something here. Because if you don't, well, it's game over. Because it is permadeath, You literally go to 0 HP, you're done. You're out of there. You're not going to be doing anything else. So I'm actually very much hoping that I'll be able to do quite well with this weapon. Oh no, that fellow actually has the weapon that... Oh no, does he? No, never mind. I was actually thinking that this guy had the weapon that I was worried about, but no, thankfully he doesn't seem to, so that's really nice. So hopefully I'll just be able to do some massive damage. Oh no. Are you serious? I really do not like spear users at all. Oh, I really do not like them one bit. Look at how much damage he's dealing to me right now. Wow. Okay, yeah, at least his helmet's gone now, so hopefully I'm going to be able to do significant damage to him now. Hopefully we can literally just do a little bit of blocks here and there. Oh, yeah. Nice. You're just going to... Yeah, there we go. Once his helmet was gone, that was a game over for him. But you can see how much damage he's actually capable of dealing to me, even with a regular spear. Because here's the thing, I'm using a polearm, of course, right? So how am I going to get into his hitbox? Because generally the best strategy to use against spear users is, of course, to get really close up to them so that they have barely any opportunity to use their reach. And to, actually get a little bit of extra speed bonus, a little bit of extra damage on their stuff. So very, very pleased about that. Anyway, we were able to achieve victory, and I now have the ability to purchase entourage if I want to, and indeed we can even purchase this polearm if we so desire. But I think I'm probably just going to be clicking hold on it again. I don't see the reason to purchase it right now because I'd prefer to get entourage. So I'm just going to go ahead and get entourage real fast. Let's just go ahead and get that. There we go. Wonderful. And now technically I could trade some more fame if I wanted to, but I think I'm probably just going to leave it the way it is. And we're just going to go onward to the next fight. So let's actually see what we get here. I'm actually hoping for some entourage now. No, we're just getting prestigious. Okay, well that's actually fine. I mean, prestigious is pretty good. I like prestigious quite a bit, but unfortunately with the way that the reroll system is working for me, maybe as I say, maybe I just haven't found the option for it, but with the way it's working for me right now, it's just going to give me classes that I have already completed. So even if I do die, it's not really going to be that useful to have gold, because if you re-roll after the first random selection of a backstory, then you lose all of that, as we've seen in the previous episode, unfortunately. So yeah, anyway, let's see. Hopefully this guy, yeah, no, he doesn't have a spear, so I'm actually pretty happy about that, but he does have a lion's head helm. If you don't know about lion head helms, yeah, they're actually really, really good. As you might expect, this is one of the highest level helms in the game, and they actually have resistance against crushing and resistance against slashing and all that stuff, so they are very, very good. Thankfully I've already destroyed his helmet, so I'm pretty happy with that. Unfortunately, I myself am actually pretty weak, so I'm gonna have to be a bit careful here. Hopefully I can just hit him on the head. Bonk him on the head. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're just going to continue doing a little bit of defense here. And unfortunately, oh, now he's picked up a spear. Wouldn't you just know it, eh? Wouldn't you just know it? What a wonderful, wonderful fellow he is. Yes, unfortunately, I now have low stamina, of course. But it's fine, because my defense is actually not even entirely bad. I'm a lot better than I used to be at actually parrying and defending. And surprisingly enough, I actually prefer defending when I don't have a shield. I know that sounds super weird, because obviously when you have a shield, you'd 100% assume to be, pretty happy with it, right? You'd be pretty happy to have a shield to protect yourself, to protect your body mostly. But that's the funny thing. In this game, I would wholeheartedly recommend getting a large size shield. If you can get a large size shield, you're going to be golden. It's going to be extremely nice, because you don't really have to have any skill in parrying or blocking with your weapon. You don't have to worry about it. You just have to angle the shield towards where the strike is coming from, right? Easy, yeah? However, if you have a small shield, the protection is just not enough, in my opinion, to justify using one. So that's the reason why I generally tend not to use smallish shields. Anyway, I'm actually going to be purchasing this wonderful polearm now, because we can, and it was on a wonderful discount, so that's pretty good. As you can see, we have a discount of 40%, which is actually wonderful. And maybe I should actually refund this mace. I'm actually not entirely sure whether I should even do that, to be honest, because this mace, as I say, is an absolutely wonderful, perfect one-handed mace. It's really, really good. It doesn't have anything bad about it. It's got amazing durability, by the way. So if you're doing like if you're doing like a weapon challenge or something where you're only allowed to use one weapon until it breaks or something along those lines, if you're doing that, wholeheartedly recommend getting one of these, because it's literally 441 durability. It's actually kind of crazy. Anyway, I'm going to use it, okay? I'm going to use it primarily for the fact that I want to get my polearm repaired, and then I might actually decide to sell it. Let's see what happens with that. I obviously don't have a huge amount of money right now. Many versus one. Luck of the draw pit fight. This is a pretty big reward. I mean, okay, here's the thing. Spoils to the victor is very good, okay? Because as someone very rightfully mentioned, and which I have not mentioned yet, because I actually mentioned this a bunch in the first season of this series, But basically, if you go into a spoils to the victor, there is a chance for the audience to throw golden items into the arena, and they're mostly golden vases, right? So if you see a vase somewhere around and it's particularly shiny, then you're probably going to have a pretty decent shot at basically being able to pick that up, and then you can exit the arena with that in your hands, and then you can sell it for 5,000 gold, which is exceptional. That's a wonderful, wonderful return on your investment of basically just picking up something random from the floor. And obviously, if you go into the fight without any weapon, then this is going to be even easier for you. It's going to be very, very nice. Oh, I have a wooden... No, wooden sword. Go away. Thank you very much. Oh, actually, this is a much better weapon. No, I don't want this. I want this, please. Thank you. All right, yeah. So, anyway, this is a pit fight, so I'm not entirely sure where the opponent is, to be honest. Is this the enemy right here? Yeah, I think so, right? I mean, I can tell if I lock onto them, but I don't really want to lock on right now. This guy's using a vase to attack me. Yes, probably not the best idea, sir. Alright, well, yeah, now he's picked up a proper weapon. But that's fine. Oh, he's moving away. He's damaged. He's damaged. I'm betting he's getting a bit low. He is getting a bit low. Okay, so I'm just going to try and see if I can maybe just do some extra damage to some of these other fellows. That guy has a really good weapon, actually. I'd love to pick up one of these guys' weapons. That is a saber/falchion weapon. I'd love to be able to pick that up. That is one of my favorite weapons in the entire game, and you may think, well, why is that? It's an adequate weapon, isn't it? Yeah, it is actually an extremely low-quality weapon, but I have always found that that particular sword is just amazing. It really is. It is just so incredibly powerful. Okay, there we go. He actually dropped it. Oh, no. Then his friend picked it up. Well, not his friend. His new enemy has picked it up, unfortunately. Yeah, that's not particularly good. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, I guess we'll just have to make do with what we have right here. And maybe I can actually do some damage to this guy. I seem to be out of range consistently, which is not really helping me, considering I'm now up against 2 enemies at once. Okay, so let me see if I can do something here. Maybe we'll be fine. I mean, the funny thing is about these guys is that they're generally on the same team. Of course they are on the same team. Ah, there we go. He's dead. Okay, wonderful. Now I can pick this up. As you can see, this is indeed an iron falchion. Such an incredible weapon. It really is. I mean, you see how much damage I'm actually able to do with this thing, and it's literally just an adequate weapon. As I say, look at this. I can do 15 to 16 damage with a critical hit. Obviously, that's not really that much, but if you take into account the range, you see the range on this thing? It's actually insane, because I'm literally standing relatively far back, and I don't even need to worry about this, you know. I mean, look at that, 24 damage. 24 damage and wonderful slash. Look at that. That was a wonderful, wonderful slash. He even had his block up, which is something to bear in mind. You see, that's exactly the reason why I was talking to you about shields and their size and how important it is to actually have a decent shield. Because if you don't have a decent shield and it's not large enough, you're just going to get swiped like that guy, you know? It's going to be really, really simple. Anyway, there's a refund rate of 50% right now, but there is also a 40% discount at the store. So I'm thinking that we're probably going to be purchasing another one of these pole arms. I think that sounds like a pretty decent idea. Or I could get this shield. This shield is actually amazing. You can see why. Look at the size of it. It's actually pretty incredible. Yeah, I'm actually going to buy the shield. We're not going to use it, but I am going to be buying the shield. And then maybe I'll use the polearm. I'm not sure whether I'll use the polearm just yet, because we don't have a shield with it. So that's obviously a little bit of a problem, isn't it? Anyway, I do need to actually start getting some additional armor pieces, because I don't know whether you've noticed, but when I'm going into the arena and I get hit on my foot or something, I literally take super, super large amounts of damage. So it's going to be really important for us to try to maximize that. I'm just going to do another 12,000, I guess. We'll see how much we get. We get 3,900. I guess that's the average that I'm getting for this. Kind of sad, but Whatever the case. Okay, so we've got a many versus one right here. Spoils to the victor might be good to go for now. This is actually not too bad. This guy is a very high-level opponent, as you can see. Generally, high-level opponents are going to have a much higher chance of giving you something good in comparison to lower-level opponents. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go into the arena without a weapon. Yes. Without a weapon. I'm going to hold this particular polearm as well, and we're just going to re-roll. Let's have a look. I'm kind of hoping that maybe I'll find some boots or something like that, but it's going to be... I think it's probably going to be pretty expensive. Possibly. Wonderful two-handed sword right there. We got another one of these things? Okay, should I hold... No, wait. No, never mind. That was actually the same one. Okay, never mind. Yes. Alright, yeah, let me see. Anything else? Doesn't seem like it, right? Okay, yeah. So, anyway, we're just going to go straight on in here. Is this the state? Oh, this is the stadium. Okay. This might go badly, alright? This might go badly. I'm up against an opponent that is 3 ranks higher than me. You can see that by the 3 skulls on the match selection. So I'm very worried about this, but who knows? Maybe I will be okay. Maybe it's going to be all working out, and it's going to be wonderful sunshine and roses and, you know, all that wonderful stuff. Who knows? But let's just hope that I can get my hands on a good weapon. That's all I really need. Okay, let me see here. Well, what am I getting? This is nice. There's a golden jug. Did you see that? There was a golden jug right there. Small one, but there is one. Okay, let me see if I can just block this guy. Oh, this is going to be a big problem. Oh, yeah, this guy is going to be a big problem. Oh, no. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay. Decent damage that I was able to do there. He's going to obviously... Oh, are you serious? Did you see how much damage he just dealt? What? How was he able to do so much damage with just one hit? But I guess he hit me on the foot, as I said. Okay, here we go. No. No, sir. No. You are a bad man, sir. You will not be attacking me. Yes, he will be. Wholeheartedly assume I'm going to die against this guy, actually. Hilariously enough, I think I might. Okay. Whew. We got him. Can you imagine? Whew. Okay, I was really tense right there. That's basically the reason why I shut up, you know. It's going to be kind of important to do that. Anyway, this is a wonderful sword. Might want to take that. Wow, his shield is actually amazing. Okay, I'm probably going to be picking up the shield. You can spend as long as you want, by the way, looking through things. There is the large fancy jug, as I've said. There we go. I will be taking one of those, and we're taking his shield, and I think that's pretty good. There we go. So basically, now, as I mentioned to you before, we can now go outside. We can sell this stuff. Well, technically, you could sell it, but it doesn't really actually do that because obviously, you know, I'm playing the blacksmith's apprentice at the moment, so it doesn't really give you any money. However, we're going to be pretty happy with this. So shop costs have been increased. Refund rate is actually 40%, so that's pretty nice. Anyway, what I can do now is we can just put these things in our inventory, and I should be able to, as you can see, look at this. Are you sure you want to give this item to the blacksmith? This jug isn't, as far as I'm aware at least, isn't affected by the refund rate. So, because of course you're not buying it from the blacksmith to begin with. You're not buying it from the shop. So I'm just going to sell this, as you can see. Boom, there we go. And now you can see here that we're now at 84,000 instead of 89,000. So that has made a significant difference. Otherwise, apart from that, I kind of want to sell more stuff. So I'm going to sell this. Yeah, there we go. And now we have 76,000. and so on and so forth. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to equip these two things, and we're just going to keep these things in our inventory. I have 6,500 gold, and see, now this is the exact reason why having these things available and actually having the ability to sell weapons normally, if I was not playing the Blacksmith's Apprentice, would actually be an exceptional way to make money. But as it stands right now, obviously that's not how it's going to go. So anyway, I'm going to be holding this weapon once again. This is actually a pretty good weapon to sell, all things considered, because as you can see, it actually sells for 11,000, which is pretty good. You know, I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway, these iron greaves could be really useful too. Gonna actually hold on to those. Gonna hold those too. Gonna heal myself. And then we can actually take some stuff if we want to take heirloom or seal of approval. I think seal of approval is probably going to be the thing I will go for, because I'd like to try and increase my favor even further. Alright, so Fragile Cabbage is making his way through the rounds. And this is a wild card. Alright, I think I'll probably do the wild card. That seems pretty fun. Although, seems pretty fun, he says, and then dies instantly. I have not enough gold. No. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm going to actually trade some stuff. We're going to trade, I don't know, 5,000 gold. I mean, 5,000 fame. Hopefully I'll get enough. There we go. Yep, just about. And then we're just going to bet that we'll win within 2 minutes. Should I even bother? Should I even bother? I might not even be able to win within 2 minutes, all things considered, because there are so many enemies. But we'll try our best. We'll try our best. Maybe we'll be able to surprise, you know, surprise myself, surprise you. I don't know. But I have a very, very good weapon here. I have a wonderful shield now. And hopefully the opponent is going to be thinking to themselves, oh yeah, we're going to die, because this guy has a wonderful weapon and a great shield and so on and so forth. You know, all that wonderful stuff. Anyway, let me see if I can do this. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, so there's the stab, there's the overhead. Okay, so look at that. 38 damage, 26 damage, 19 damage. Is he dead yet? No, still not. That's actually hilarious. Okay, is he dead yet? No. No, now he's dead. Whoa, that was amazing. Okay, that was super, super cool. Alright, yeah, this is exactly the reason why I say this is an amazing weapon. Really, really strong. Okay, here we go. Can we do some damage to this guy? Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Very much depends. Nice, look at that. Okay, maybe I can do some damage here. Oh no, yeah, my shield's taking some damage now. My stamina is really, really low now because I do have a shield equipped. It does make a pretty significant difference. Oh, you see how much damage that does? Oh, it's absolute insanity. It really is. Okay, can we get a little bit more? Oh, his shield's gone. His shield is actually gone. Now he's picked up another shield, but this shield is just absolutely terrible. I feel very bad. I feel pretty bad for him, actually, all things considered. Okay, so now here's the problem. As I say, my stamina is just absolutely awful, so this is going to be taking a lot longer than it would have otherwise. Can I actually do some damage to him? Critical? Yeah, a little bit. This is bad, actually. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to win within the 2 minutes. Sad. Maybe I will? Oh, took him down. We took him down. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so now let me see. Maybe I can do some damage here to this guy. Nice. Oh, okay, that was my friend that just died right there. Got killed by the flail. Yeah, it seems like my bet isn't actually going to work. It is a bit of a gamble to actually do a bet in a pit fight, which is basically what this is. So that's obviously kind of a bit sad. And yeah, okay, so we do have our last opponent here. And I'm going to go for a bit of a stabby action. Going to go for some stabby action here. Look at that damage. Can we go for an overhead? Yeah, no. Oh, he blocked it. Just about. But yeah, you could see exactly the reason why it's probably not the best idea that I bet on this, because there are just so many enemies, you know. There are a lot of enemies. I was not exactly effective with my attacks, but you could see that it took us way too long anyway. 2 minutes 44. generally it would have taken us, if I had a good weapon, or if I thought that maybe I was better at it, you know, then I think I'd probably be able to win that within 2 minutes. But as it stands, no, I wasn't able to do that, unfortunately. Anyway, yeah, we could just pay for this. There we are. And I'm going to be buying basically nothing, but there is a golden wreath here that is pretty amazing for fame multiplier, which I'm very much looking forward to using potentially, but everything else is not looking particularly good for us, as you can see. And the discount is just awful. It really is. The discount is just terrible. So I'm actually going to just swap this around right now. How's my shield doing? Yeah, I'm going to swap this around as well, I suppose. There we go. We actually took no damage, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. The ability to have a shield that actually prevents you from taking any damage is actually pretty useful, as you might imagine. Anyway, as you can see now, we're up against 5 opponents, technically. Or I could just go here and we could attack with Luck of the Draw, Entourage, and Prestigious and just take this guy down. I mean, generally we can do either one. This might actually be more effective than doing the one versus many, all things considered. Because if you think about it, how long is it going to take me to actually complete this particular fight? It's going to take me a long time, right? So if I go for this instead, it is Luck of the Draw. So technically, I don't use any of my weapons, right? I don't use any of my weapons. So I think I'm actually going to go for that, even though I could probably win the one versus many, because it's not a rank up one. You know, the enemy is not particularly high ranked or anything, so I could probably have won it, but it is going to take us a long time to be able to do that. And or I'm just going to get murdered because they're going to hit me on my foot. Because if they hit me on the foot, then I have no armor there. It's going to be extremely damaging. And if a couple of them get lucky and are able to do that multiple times, then you know how it is. That's basically a game over right there. So, not sure. Not sure. But that's just one of the things that I was talking about in the previous episode as well. It's just basically strategic thinking or tactical thinking as much as you can. Just thinking to yourself, can I actually handle that situation? Because that's the wonderful thing about the game. You can actually decide on what kind of match you want to have. It's not forced upon you, although you do eventually get to certain points where you just kind of have to take a particular match. However, there is also then the reroll function. And having the reroll function is significantly useful too. So, for example, if you do come across a situation that you are not particularly feeling too good about, then, well, you can make it easier just literally by re-rolling. And, well, you might get lucky or you might get unlucky, but most of the time you're going to be perfectly fine. Anyway, I'm probably going to sell this polearm right now. I'm not a big fan of polearms in general, but I'm going to... You know what? I'm actually going to wait for the refund rate to get a little bit higher. I think that's what we're probably going to do. So yeah, we're actually going to be ordering some really, really expensive stuff. So I'm actually going to order something like masterwork gear. And what we're going to do then is in the next week, we're going to trade a lot of our fame. And we're then going to buy whatever we can. So that's basically what I'm going to try to do. We'll see if it works. But if it doesn't, then, well, you know, that's just how it is. Ooh, this is actually a really, really good fight for us. This is actually perfect, because this is a 1 versus 1. As you can see, it is literally 3 ranks above us. So this is looking super, super good. Maybe I'm even going to be... Yep, there we go. There's a nice bet there as well. Survive with 70% health. Yeah, I'll probably be able to do that. And how's my shield looking? My shield's absolutely fine, because, of course, I wasn't actually using my own weapons in the previous round. So... pretty happy. Okay, this is good. This is very, very good. We're going to be getting a wonderful amount of money. We're probably not going to spend more than a minute in here. And we also have Entourage. So this is going to be super nice and simple. And hopefully we will then be able to do some little jiggery pokery with the masterwork gear that we're getting. Because hilariously enough, don't know whether you've seen my previous series, but if you haven't, then usually masterwork gear is more expensive than godly gear. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe that's actually been normalized now. I'm not entirely sure. But if it hasn't, then, well, that's good for me. But if it has, then, well, that's bad, but, you know, it's fine. Anyway, I'm just gonna... Whoa, this guy actually looks pretty cool. He's got some nice armor on. Let's just say that. Anyway, I'm gonna very easily be able to destroy his helmet, or I should be able to if I'm actually decent. But it is me, so generally, you know, sometimes that doesn't happen. But otherwise, I think we should be good. I mean, this guy's shield is really letting him down right now. It's really not doing very well for him. As you can see, he's just literally not able to do anything right now. He's just outnumbered, mostly. Wants you to face the enemy. I don't know how I can face the enemy even more. I mean, you can see here, I actually got pushed off by this fellow, to be honest. Okay, maybe I can... Come on now. Let's get him. Let's get him. You know, I'm misjudging. I feel like I'm misjudging my my range. I feel like that's what's happening right now. Anyway, 28 damage to finish him off. That was pretty good. Not bad. And look at my bets as well. My bet payouts actually giving me a pretty significant profit right there. Not too bad. Good amounts of fame as well. And we have also ranked up. Okay, what are we going to get? Okay, so we can go for 4,000 gold, which I think might actually be the way to go, considering if you take a look on the left here, you can see we have a 40% discount at the moment, which is actually incredible. So let's actually just do that straight away. There we go. Yeah, we're not going to be doing anything with that. All right, so this is actually perfect. So what we're going to do... Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let me see here. So this is actually a really good helmet. I mean, there is a better helmet, of course, but this is a really good one. We might even want to just use this ourselves. But I have 22,000 right now. So I think the best thing I can do is literally just purchase all of these things. That's it, you know, just purchase all of these things right away. And yeah, just let them get repaired. I'm going to be using this shield once again because it is slightly better than the other one, although this one does have reinforcement to it. So it's actually, you know what, I'm just going to use this one. I think this is perfectly fine. But yeah, apart from that, I have no more money. I can technically trade some fame for the shield if I wanted to do that, or we could just re-roll if we wanted to do that as well. Maybe I'm going to do a little bit of a trade. So let's do 20,000 fame. And gain 8,000 gold. Okay, that's not too bad. I think that's quite nice. Let's re-roll a little bit here, see if we can get something a little better, because we do have that 40% discount at the moment. I'm actually looking for weapons, if at all possible. No, they're not giving me weapons, which is a little bit sad. But I'm actually going to buy this foot piece, shall we say shoes? Yes, let me buy the shoes. Yes, let me just put on my foot pieces and then we can go out for a walk. Yes, that sounds like exactly what I would say. Wonderful, wonderful. Anyway, that notwithstanding, I would like to buy this as well. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Nice. Obviously, this all has to be repaired before we can actually wear it, but still. Yeah, I think I can probably... Is there anything else that I want to get? I mean, I want to get a weapon if at all possible, but I'm not getting very lucky with that. Yeah, it's highly unlikely I'm going to be able to afford anything anyway. I mean, I can generally get this helmet, which is not bad. I mean, it's okay, you know, it's not amazing. Okay, you know what? We're not going to do anything. We're not going to do anything else. But you want to make... That's the thing. You want to try and make as much use of the discount as possible. So that's why I'm trying to do that. But anyway, win within 4 minutes. I think I could probably win this within 4 minutes. This is entourage as well. This is actually insane for them to give me entourage on a 1 versus 1. Very lucky on that. Let's do it. Why not? And win within 4 minutes. Super easy. I probably could have taken the other bet as well, which enabled me to win with 90% HP. I think that would have been probably pretty easy, but it is only 400 extra gold, so I suppose it's not really that big of a benefit, but it is something to bear in mind nevertheless. You know, it is one of those things that if you're early on in the game and you're hurting for money, you might want to try to get as much money as possible. Because you never know. Anyway, these guys are actually looking really, really impressive. I'm not sure what it is, but they are actually wearing some insanely good gear. Seems like, I don't know what's going on here, but my hitbox seems to be a bit weird today. I don't know. I feel like my mace has become slightly more difficult to use, but I'm not entirely sure if that has actually even been changed. It could literally just be me being out of practice, potentially. But I am actually getting hit by the audience right now, amusingly enough. What? I should be hitting this. No? Did you see that? I'm standing right next to him, and apparently it is not hitting. Am I? Look at that. I'm literally. Am I not supposed to hit him right there? Okay, I think something's going on. Actually, I think something might be going on with. I mean, look at that. I'm trying to hit him, but it's. Am I just not hitting him properly, or? I'm not entirely sure now. It's now it's making me think that I'm doing it completely wrong, and I'm just hallucinating that I'm hitting him in the bad place. But look at that! Then we get critical damage all of a sudden. Then we get insane critical damage. Okay, well, whatever the case, there you go. I think I might just be, you know, just doing a bad job some of the time. Okay, well, whatever the case, there we go. Everything has now been repaired, and now we can put these things on. Wonderful. And we also have a golden wreath available, which is quite nice, but as you can see, there is no discount right now, which is very sad. Yes, I'm very sad for that, but you can see here that I can basically sell all of this for 11,000, and this is only a refund of 25,000. I bought this for 7,000 or something like that, so it's pretty easy for us to actually do anything with this. So yeah, I actually think what we're going to do is we're just going to equip one of these, and we might actually be able to even just win with the blacksmith's apprentice very, very soon. Gonna wait for another refund though. I think waiting for another refund is probably going to be pretty important for us, or should we say a higher refund rate, because at the moment it's just 25%, so that's not really that good. So we'll try and see what we can do. Okay, there's an entourage right there. We have a luck of the draw 1 versus 1. That's a pretty decent reward. This is also a decent reward. I think I'm going to go... Whoa, okay, hello. This is one of the highest level opponents that you can fight. This is generally maybe even the highest that you can fight most of the time. I believe that from my 1 million score, actually 10 million score run that I had in the previous season... And by the way, if you missed the previous season, there is a playlist down below, 30 episodes or something like that, from my journey all the way from 0 to being relatively decent at the game, I guess, you know, kind of okay. But the point is, it's down there. If you want to check it out, highly recommend it. It's a, in my opinion, pretty entertaining series. Otherwise, we're going to actually go for the luck of the draw here. I'm not really thinking that I'm going to be able to beat this guy. Maybe I would, I don't know, maybe I would be able to if I got lucky, but aspired usually are very, very difficult, and you want to be a bit careful of that. But for me personally right now, I'm also trying to get my favor up with Valerius. I'm not sure whether Valerius was also the other guy, also the other patron on the previous fight, but it's fine. It's fine, you know, this is all good. Luck of the draw is obviously going to be a little bit problematic for us most of the time as well. This is a terrible axe. Can I get something better? Yes, I can actually get something better. Okay. Let me just drop this real quick. There we go. Pick that up. Yeah, these shields are absolutely terrible. He's using a two-handed? Oh, okay. He really wants to take care of business fast, doesn't he? Okay, this might be problematic for me. Possibly. I'm going to go for body shots if I can. I'm basically trying to go for body shots as much as I possibly can, because if I remove his body armor... Oh, he already lost his weapon. Okay, we can just go to town on him now. Okay, get him! Run after him. He's got a golden jug. What is he going to do? He's going to serve me wine. Yes, he's going to serve me wine right there. Yes. Yes, get that shield. Get that shield, sir. Yes, I love that. Thank you very much. I would definitely be very, very pleased to have you use this absolutely awful shield. You can quite clearly tell that it's awful because it's basically not providing him any protection whatsoever. But I'm still doing very little damage to him, of course, because he still has armor on. And maybe I should just go for some overheads. I don't know. Maybe I should go for some overheads or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but he's got a sword now, so we do have to be a little bit careful. But there we go. Okay, we actually removed something from him. I don't even know what that is. Did we remove his helmet? I think we removed his helmet. Or maybe not, actually, because that was a headshot and it didn't do very well. I guess my maybe braces. I might have removed his left bracer. Yeah. I did remove his left bracer, as you can see. When I attack from that side, he's taking damage from it. And look at that. We also removed his torso armor now too, so that's really nice. And that's the point. This guy's actually not that much of a slouch. He's actually going to be pretty difficult for us to deal with. And wait a minute, that was critical damage, really? So does he not have his helmet now? I mean, that's the thing. Now I'm confused. Now I'm thinking to myself, does he have his helmet? Does he not have his helmet? Because sometimes they do have these cosmetic additions that you yourself can also equip. And sometimes you just think, oh, is that really how it is? Or I don't know. I'm kind of a bit confused. But whatever the case, there we go. Oh no, the mysterious malaise has now affected us. This is pretty terrible. Okay, yeah, that is pretty terrible. Anyway, as you can see, these are all the cosmetics, as you can see right here, that you can equip randomly however you like. And I was wondering whether that was actually something that he was wearing, but I don't know. Anyway, there is a 50% refund rate right now. And you know what that means? Yeah. It means I'm going to be selling basically everything in my inventory right now. So let's just do this. There we go. Wonderful. And there's also a 20% discount. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, shall we actually buy this helmet, for example? I mean, this helmet is actually quite amazing. It doesn't have hardened or anything like that, but it does provide you with additional armor. As you can see, a pretty, almost 30% additional bonus. But it's going to be pretty expensive, isn't it? Yes, it's going to be very expensive indeed. So might not be something that we really want to go for right now, but I don't know. I'm kind of thinking maybe yes. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to re-roll for now, and we'll see if we can maybe get something a little better. I mean, there's a two-handed sword here. This is obviously pretty good, but it's only 20% off, as I say. 20% off might not even be worth it, but I kind of want to get something just to have something to show for it, you know what I mean? So let's just try. See if I can find something good. We're starting to get some godly items now as well. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to buy this. And I think that's it, actually. I think that's all I'm going to buy. Let's just heal myself real quick. And we're gonna, should we order some godly stuff or masterwork stuff? I think we'll order some masterwork stuff and we'll see what we can get. Maybe we'll get something decent. Anyway, I think we're probably gonna go for this wild card. All things considered, this is gonna be a pretty simple fight. I mean, we could do the many versus many, but the wild card just has slightly better rewards. And I don't really like many versus many or shrouded, so that's probably what we're going to do. But for now, that is going to be it for this episode. If you'd like to check out We Who Are About to Die, it's currently 25% off over the weekend. And there's a link in the description if you want to do that. Otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.